up and down, but then there's a turn, and you don't see that from far. So you think it's continuous straight. And then I realized it was a turn. I slammed my brakes, and then I turned. I was like, fuck. My heart almost came out. Yesterday's ride, the one we did, and pretty much the afternoon, that's considered the second deadliest road in Peru. And you're here, so you did it.
Okay, I'm going to do the voiceover for the video from yesterday while riding and speaking into my helmet. So yesterday we left Huaraz and went to Cujatambo on the Great Peruvian Trail, the Great Peru Divide, the Peru Great Divide, whatever it is. It's a dirt road which passes at least 3 mountains, very high elevation, and I don't know the statistics, nor do I give a rat's ass. These are big frickin' mountains, and every time you go around a corner, they're bigger. So screw statistics. These are the big boys. So we started out in Huaraz, got stuck in a traffic jam, and then worked our way through that. We're pretty good at that. From there, we drove a modern 2-lane paved road to a small town which was full of cheese stores. We stopped off in a beautiful store, got some cheese sandwiches for the rest of the trip. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm very high elevation. So we filled up our gas tanks, then we turned left on the dirt road, and that's where the trail began for us. First, it was a pretty well-maintained dirt road, the kind you might see in Kansas, flat over a great plain with huge mountains in the distance, so far away. But we kept ascending and ascending. Fog was at the left turn when we turned on that road, and we mistakenly thought we could outrun it. We ascended and ascended, and the fog caught up with us. Soon we are at very high altitude in really poor condition roads with juicy wet mud, big rocks, and to the left only what we could assume were huge drop-offs, but we couldn't see because I couldn't see 10 feet in front of me. I asked JC to go in front of me because he's a better motorcyclist, but he could see better, and he put on his light so I could follow him. So that was for about 2 hours, a very long 2 hours. But then it would break away at some points, but the fog was always there. It would always come back. It's like herpes, it's never really gone. So we made it across the first big mountain, and then you go down, then we went back up, another huge mountain, like a big rock. This is a huge mountain, like huge. And the switchbacks, you're going right, you're going left, you're going right, you're going left, on a little 8-foot piece of wet mud, and to your side is a 17,000 foot drop off. I have no idea if it was 17,000 feet, and no do I don't care. The numbers, I don't give a rat's ass with the numbers. This was freaking horrifying, but we kept on going. Let me catch my breath. I got excited and I can't breathe. So back to the story. We got to the bottom of the switchbacks from hell road, and then we hit the river with a little bridge that goes over it. We got somewhat of a sensation at that point that the big part of the trip was over, and that was a false assumption. The road there became brutal. It was really rough. I don't have a lot of footage of it because my battery went dead. I have some of it, but let's be honest. If there's a 40-foot drop to your right or a 17,000 foot drop to your right, there's really no difference. I mean, maybe you get spun around a bit more when you fall 17,000 feet, but I mean, either way, you're not going home with a couple of Band-Aids. But we made it through there, and then that route went across a bridge which had pretty much been dislocated from its moorings. Oh, there he is right there.
I'm gonna delete that wire.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a great picture. Look.
Where'd you even see that? Over there. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna go in that corner. Just wait here. When you see me disappear there, just go. I'm gonna take a picture of you in that background. Okay.
So when you disappear, I go. Okay. Thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that view. So anyway, so we continued along the river route. We made it there. It was rough. Twice I thought I was going to dump the bike, but I didn't. And then a miracle happened. We came to a place that had pavement, a road like this. It seemed so easy at first, but we weren't there yet, and I was very diligent in not letting down my guard, which was a good thing, because this road is not a beginner road. We were riding this at these altitudes as the sun was going down in the fog and it was raining. Ironically, by the way, right now, I'm more aware of the drop-offs than I was yesterday. And why is that? Because I'm not having to pay so much attention to the road in front of me. But it does have my attention. But we finally made it. When we got to Huaraz, he asked me, Juan Carlos asked me, was it fun? And I said, no, it wasn't fun. There's nothing fun about this. It was horrifying. It was painful, stressful, but it was extremely meaningful. I can't believe I did it. Guys, I cannot believe I rode that route yesterday. It's a real privilege.